Hey, Cartersville, how y'all doing?
Hello, Dalton.
Hey, Travis is here.
Hey.
Dalton is going to be quiet again.
Hey, everybody. How are you? Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. At least I am.
There you go. Y'all talk to him.
Hey, guys. Good morning. Saturday does not have to be Fatterday.
That works.
Yep, the weekend is the time that gets us in some trouble. Gotta avoid the trouble. Hey, everybody. Can everybody see me and hear me?
Yes. Yes.
All right, we've got folks online. We've got our Carter. Hey, how's Cartersville doing? All right. We got the Dalton folks. How's the Dalton folks doing? And we've got our online folks. I see if there's any of our team members on, some of the online people say they can't hear me, can't see me. I'm gonna have to get going. I won't have time to troubleshoot with you, but I'll see if somebody can help you if you're online.
Hey, Travis.
Most of you can see me and hear me online, right? Okay. So some other people are having problems, but most are not. Yes, sir.
Travis, the Dalton Care Center's got something they want to say.
Yeah, let me hear it. Y'all,
Thank you.
Yeah, we sang too.
y'all beat me to it. I was going to get her to come up to the front of the room. She loves to be the center of attention. So Sasha, you got to quit working for just a minute. Guys, this lady is a workaholic. Quit work. We're not going to get to celebrate her birthday together. She had to take care of some stuff in Cartersville. So would y'all help me sing happy birthday to her?
Yeah.
All right. Jason, will y'all sing happy birthday to her?
Yes, here we go. Ready?
Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, dear Sasha. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
That's a good woman right there, y'all. All right, so we're going to get this party started. Now, while we were getting everybody hooked up, I've seen several in the online community, and there may be some in the Dalton and Cartersville community there feeling this way. They said, I'm frustrated. I think Jennifer online, Jennifer, you're frustrated. You said you've not seen any results for 1 week, and it's so frustrating. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So let me tell you when it's my fault. Let me tell you when it's my fault. It is my fault anytime you give your dead level best in a week. You can take the burden off yourself, Jennifer. Anytime you've done your best and you've drank your water and you journaled and you eat in the right food combinations and you eat in the right portion and you eat in the right timing, you did your best and you had no more than one holiday and you didn't lose weight, that is all my fault. If you need to really get on me and make sure that I fix it. It's also my fault if you don't understand the program and you've done your best. But it is not my fault when someone did not do their best, did not do what they were supposed to do, and didn't lose weight. It's not my fault. Whose fault is that? I don't know. I don't know whose fault that is. I'm not going to be the devil. The Bible says that the devil's the accuser, so I won't accuse. But that's some soul searching needs to be done. So you shouldn't ever get frustrated, because if you're frustrated, you know you're on your way out. Isn't that right, Brother Tony? If they're frustrated, they're not going to stick around. So whether it's my fault or whether it's someone else's fault, if you're frustrated, we've got to get that fixed. And the way we fix it requires engagement. You have to engage with our team. And then if they don't engage back, it's our fault. But we need you to engage, and we need you to spend time on the phone with us or spend time in a meeting with us or something so that we can help you get going, okay? No one should be frustrated. Anytime you feel frustration, we got to fix it. Now, sometimes our frustration is because we had false expectations. So can I give y'all a little jack attack before we get started? Because look, you did not get this problem or have this problem overnight. You didn't eat bad for a week and find yourself with this problem. You didn't eat bad for a month and find yourself with this long-term problem. You've been doing this month after month after month, year after year after year. Now you've got a certain way of thinking that hinders your progress. Not Jennifer, but anyone that's out there where this hits home, okay? You've got a way of thinking. If you think it's going to be easy to eat the right foods and lose weight, that is easy. But it's hard to change the way one has been thinking because they've been thinking that way so long. Your expectation should be, if you're starting or getting started, restarting, your expectation should be that if I do my best, I'm going to lose close to 10% of my body weight in 1 month. And if I continue to do my best, I'm going to lose 1% of my body weight each month. We did this in the elite group just earlier. Folks saying, I'm starving today. I got 4 text messages last night from the elite group after 9 p.m. saying, from different people in it, saying, I'm starving to death. So I want you to listen. I was 330 pounds. This morning, I weighed in at 199 pounds. People say I'm starving. I'm hungry. Hangry. Y'all, some of y'all are hangry. So which one, the 330-pound Travis or the 199-pound Travis, which one's going to be hungrier? The 330. So there's 134 pounds between this number and this number. Is that right, Brother Larry?
Yeah.
134 pounds. So when I was this size and I started eating like I wanted to be this size, I began to eat like a 199-pound man when I was 330. That means 134 pounds of me had to die. So maybe you are starving to death. But it's this part that's dying. That's the part that y'all all said you wanted to see die. Am I right or wrong? So when this part cries and screams and whines at 9:37 p.m. at night, say, shut up and die. That's what you've got to do. It's a mindset. You've got to change. You got to get into this. You can talk yourself out of it. You can talk yourself into it. It's up to you. When I was a child, I thought like a child. I spake like a child. I behaved like a child. Now that I'm an adult, I think like an adult. I try to behave like it. But when it comes to weight loss, we act like children. Do we not? We act like children. And then let me tell you how we also act. Let me tell you how we also act. We also act this way. Like when I was a kid, man, I thought I had all the time in the world. I was talking about a young person in my life just before I got on this broadcast. And they ain't got no job right now. They ain't got no job. They jobless. They not looking for no job. They not even looking. But they got bills. They got bills to pay. Or my mama asked me last night, she said, they not going to get no job. They got bills to pay. And I said, yeah, no. They don't look at it like that. They look at it like, heck, I ain't got to work. This is great. I can get a job in a couple of weeks before my bills come due. To them, it takes forever. You know, a week is a long time. 2 weeks is a long time. 3 weeks is a long time. But now that I'm a grown person, I have to look at it this way. Man, I got some things I got to begin taking care of today that's going to hit me at the end of the year. Y'all know what I'm saying? When we're as adults, we think about things differently, except for when it comes to weight loss. We like, oh, okay, it's Friday night. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. I worked hard Monday. I worked hard Tuesday. I'm down 11 pounds. Woo-wee. I'm down. If I keep up with this pace, shoot fire. I'm going to lose 550 pounds this year. This is awesome. Man, I'm down 11. So surely tonight I can take off. It's chimichanga time. It's chimichanga night tonight. I have earned the right. I got just one hollow meal. I'm not going to put all that weight back on. And then you eat it. You justify it. You rationalize it. And then the next morning you go, I bet I put on a pound. I'm still down 10. Woo. Then you get on the scale and you go, I put it all back on. What the heck? I quit. We think we're going to be able to fix this thing in a week, and we're not. If you want it fixed by Christmas, how many of you want it fixed by Christmas? We got to work hard now, and some of y'all are. Let's talk about that. This is amazing. I hope the ones that didn't do this good don't get frustrated. I hope you get excited because what they did, you can do too. Let me pull this up. Boy, it's like I read your mail, ain't it? It's like I done read your mail. You like, how's he know what I'm thinking? Because I've been around it a long time. Now look at this. Y'all see this on your board? This is the online group, all right? Cartersville Dalton, would y'all let the online group hear it? Give them a bit. We're going to bounce up. Check this out. No, stop it. So watch this now. Watch this, y'all. I'm going to call by the username so we don't call nobody out that don't want me calling them out. Mama lost 16 pounds in a week. 5 days. Lord have mercy. Mocha Bach lost 14. 14. Turp Girl, 13. J. Penny, 12.6. Lee Pan, 12.3. Barbara Simpson, 11.2. Becky Harrison, 10.5. Holly Ann, 10.5. Penny Lee, 9.2. And Haven, 9. In 5 days. That's called momentum. Now, percentage of body weight, this matters most because it don't matter how much weight you got to lose. Percent of body weight, this is where you really see how well somebody's performing. Mama lost almost 10% of her body weight in 5 days. She's not playing, y'all. She's not playing. Lee Pan, 6.4. Becky, 6.3. Holly Ann, 5.6. J. Penny, 5.2. Turp Girl, 5.1. Barbara, 4.9. Mocha Bot, 4.8. Lee Emberson, 4.7. Donna Tate, 4.6. Now, think about that. I said it ought to take Mama a month to do that. Some of us just need to get up off the pity potty of life and get it done. Some of us sitting on the pity potty. Somebody sacrificed some chimichangas last week. That's the way to do it. Congratulations. Let's look at Team Cartersville. Let's check this out. Let me get this loaded up here. Check this out, y'all. Georgia Mountain Girl, 12 in 5 days. Lawrence Thunder, 10.6. April, 8.3. Lisa, 5.6. Krista, 4.6. Mary, 4.6. Sharon, 4.4. Billy Walls, 4. McMegan, 3.4. And I know who this is, so I'm going to call her by her name because she won't mind. Patricia Hurt, 2.8. From a percentage of body weight, Lars, 5% of body weight. April, 4.3. Georgia Mountain Girl, 4.2. Lisa, 2.8. Mary, 2.8. Sharon, 2.4. Patricia, 2.2. McMegan, 2.1. Krista, 1.6. Billy, 1.4. Those are our top ones in Cartersville. Big round of applause. Awesome job. Team Dalton. Wow. Cindy, 9.4. CK 7.4. Fletcher, 7.4. Anaconda, 7. The switch handler, Jason, 6.8. Slim Down, 6. Polly Jones, 6. Tammy Glee, 6. Christy Duke, 4.4. SJ, 3.7. Then Cindy, 5.4% of body weight. Slim Down, 4% of body weight. Anaconda, 3.7. Fletcher, 3.5. CK, 3.3. Polly, 3.2% of body weight in a week. Tammy Glee, 3.2. The switch handler, 2.8. Christy Duke, 2.7. And then SJ 2.2. Big round of applause. That's a lot of weight really fast. That's our top 10, okay? Let me do this because we've got folks, even though these things only count a point, I want to name off just a few for time's sake, but congratulations to everybody exercising. Guaranteed they feel even better than those not exercising. Look at this, walked. Let's go steps. SG Roberts, 62,406 steps. That's awesome. Christy, 58,000. Jay Fletcher, 57,851 steps. Bus Girl, 53,175. Great repetitions. Look at SG Roberts. 62,351 repetitions. Crazy stuff going on here. Crazy. Cartersville. Steps. Patricia Hurt. Stand up, Patricia. Patricia just walked 100,384 steps, y'all. That's hard work right there. Sandy Gregg. Sandy's over there somewhere. 56,733 steps. And then Krista, 41,999. Great job. Exercise reps, Krista, 35 reps. Now, I hope that Team Dalton and Cartersville are good sports. So, if you look at all the results, the online folks, everybody's doing great, but the online folks are running away with it all. Look at the steps.
We don't see it like that, boss.
I know you don't. I'm just waiting on you to be in them overalls, boy.
This is disproportionate amount of participants on the online team. We got to go by. We got to get the average on these things. We got to average.
We got it. So you probably need to put a sock in it. Steps, Pam, 144,841 steps. Pam Price. I mean, that's just crazy. Great job. Becky, 103,027 steps. Clay, 85,041. I mean, just everybody has done, I mean, fabulous. Just fabulous. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Now, time out, though, because I didn't see Larry Mounts on the there. Larry, how much weight have you lost in a week?
Well, actually, I was on there as Lars Thunder Travis.
Oh, you were under the username. All right. How much, Larry, did you lose this week?
On the Shbollet scale this week, for the whole week, since last Saturday, it was 14.6 pounds.
14 pounds. He is a man on fire. Now, you can see what is happening, though, if you look around. I do have to commend Dalton. It looks like their group has held together. Pretty much held together.
Yeah, you don't see it. You don't see it.
You don't see all of
You
them.
guys we've had some
Okay. Oh, Cartersville's getting competitive. There they are. I was like, okay. The Cartersville group's holding together. Awesome job. I will say it does look like Cartersville and Dalton's holding together better than the online. We got a lot of tappers in the online group. And I think a lot of that is the less it costs you to do something in time and effort, the less likely you are to do it. Y'all agree? So I think where Jason's right is there's a lot more people in the online group. So you're going to find you're going to find both scales of it, right? A lot of gritty people. And then you find people that says, I signed up, but I don't really want to do it. You know, so in life, you have to decide what kind of person you want to be. Has everybody figured that out? Who you want to be in the future? Because everything we do today is going to determine who we are in the future. Since the challenge started, are you becoming more of what you want to be in the future or less? More. So why would we quit now? We want to keep going. We don't want to quit now. Let's re-engage with the rules, with the plan, and make sure we're all on the same page, okay? Let me get this pulled up. I'll put the screen on the board after I give you the rundown of the rules, and I can send these out again if anybody's needing them. Bear with me. Here we go. All right, just rundown of the rules. 3 weeks, going to do our best for 3 weeks. That's what we've agreed to. Water, got to drink at least a half a gallon of water each day. Try to drink 1 gallon each day. Tap water, spring water, alkaline water, or distilled water is fine. Is everybody getting their water in by a show of hands? Good job. I see a young lady right there in the middle, a beautiful young lady holding that bottle up. She's getting it in right now. I like her. She's sitting by Miss Polly. Great job. Great job. All right, we want a journal. Who all's journaling? Let me see, show of hands. Awesome job. Good. Lots of you journaling. If we bite it, we write it, we hug it, we log it, all that good stuff. Food combinations. We're using the meal ideas and the food list provided in the temporary website we've got set up. We'll go over that. I'm going to put it on the board. Portions. Use a portion, 6 to 8 inch portion controlled bowl or plate. You can use the hand rule. That's putting your hands together, fingers together, thumbs in a lock, putting your hands over the meal. If it's not piled up any thicker than the thickest part of your hand, you should be fine too. Timing. Eat only during the eating window specified in the orientation video. First meal, sunrise. You can have it at sunrise up until 10 a.m. Midday snack is noon until 2 p.m. Second meal is 4 p.m. until sunset. Exercise, we recommend 10,000 steps each day and at least 100 exercise repetitions each day. Please record in your journal. If you don't have a step counter, we recommend that you walk an additional 3 miles over and above your normal daily activity. Exercise is not mandatory for the challenge, but you will get better results. There's also in the class summary a conversion chart for other types of exercises so you can count some steps for these other activities. There is a Facebook group that we have available to everybody so that we can support you and you can support each other during the challenge. Holidays. You are allowed up to 3 holidays in a 3-week period. We would suggest that you have no more than 1 holiday per week. If you have more than 3 in the 3 weeks, the system will tap you out. There is a food list that we will go over, and I've got it all written down. Some of you will be signing up this weekend and starting your journey Monday. I will email this food list to you, so you don't have to take notes today unless you want to. I'll email this to you, but please check your spam folders because a lot of times our stuff goes into your spam folder. Now let me pull the website up. I'm going to try to blow it up just a little bit so y'all can see it a little better. Can y'all see this okay? Okay. Now, anytime from sunrise up until 10 a.m., the mess hall is open. We're all going to the island. We're going to the island. Now, if you have some weird schedule, and you don't know how to reverse engineer this and do it because you work third shift, email me and I'll tell you how to do it. Okay, just let me in on what you're up against and I'll do my best to help you. But the answer is just going to be when you wake up, that starts your day. I mean, granted, we go over why it's better for you to eat during the day and not to eat at night when your metabolism is coming down into recovery mode. We go over that. But if you can't help it, it doesn't mean that you won't lose weight. If you work third shift, you can still lose weight. Is that ideal? It's not ideal, but you can still lose weight. It's not an excuse. There's no such things as excuses. Whether you think it's a good reason or not, it's just an excuse when it comes to losing weight. So we can come up with a schedule that'll work for you. For all of us that have normal schedules, from sunrise up until 10 a.m., you can have something from the following list. And it says specifically what to do and what you can have. Some are grocery store foods, some are health products, etc. Mighty Muffin is allowed. Power Crunch Bar with or without Health-Wise hot chocolate. Optimum Nutrition Cake Bites with or without a cup of coffee. Buff Baked Protein Cookie with or without 8 ounces of approved milk. It tells you specifically all the way down. And it means it specifically. When you get to the very bottom, you get into more grocery store type things like egg and cheese burrito, egg sausage and cheese burrito, high protein oatmeal, not G butter, but Quaker weight control oatmeal. So you've got grocery options as well. You've got yogurt options, got egg white omelet option. You got a gluten-free option, egg whites and a slice of Canadian bacon. Cedar Lane products are found in almost every grocery store if you're looking for something that's quick, that you don't have to make, that you can just microwave. You've got perfect pairings like egg whites and an apple. As you can see, this is just our first meal options, and there's a lot of them. For 3 weeks, you're on an island and you're trying to lose weight. That's plenty, don't y'all think? You got plenty of options. Now, if you miss mess hall, you just got to wait until noon. Noon until 2 p.m., you can have the following snacks. I got a lot of emails, why not a meal? Because this is a challenge. Y'all wanted us to make it new and fun and make it a little harder. People tend to do better when things are harder. So we made it a little harder. And boy, can I tell that y'all like Laughing Cow cheese with 5 whole wheat Ritz crackers. Lord have mercy. Y'all act like y'all done found the gold. I'm seeing that all over the place. Laughing Cow cheese with 5 whole wheat Ritz crackers, hummus. You're going to get some things you don't normally get. If you're traveling the highways and the byways, maybe you have to just pull over and eat some nuts or seeds. It'll be fun. You've got chips on the list that are high protein chips. You've got even ice cream for lunch. We made it as weird as we possibly could, but still healthy. And then we put some traditional stuff on there like Wendy's chili, Chick-fil-A, 8 grilled chicken nuggets, Starbucks skinny, regular size. Tried to make it a little different and fun over a 3-week period so that when y'all get off of the challenge island and go back to the mainland, Cibola seems like a break, you know. Got options there. Now, if you miss that window, too bad, so sad. Mess hall don't open up again until 4 p.m. until sunset. We're not going to be eating at night. How many of you, by a show of hands, made it? You hadn't been eating at night. Now, it may have been tough, but boy, hasn't it made you feel better, be honest. You just feel better the next morning when you don't have all that in your gut having to be processed. 4 p.m. until sunset, any category 1+2. So that opens up the door for lots and lots of variety. Any category 7+2, lots and lots of variety. For those of us that like better to be told what to do, you have these specific line items, like chicken breast with a 1/4 cup of peas, which is a perfect pairing. chicken breast with a quarter cup of pintos, which is a perfect pairing. So you have some specific things that you can use and do there too. Obviously, a lot of people are doing very, very good following the rules. Tiffany asked what kind of hummus. Any kind of hummus you want, Tiffany. Just stick with the right portion. If you're looking for approved other things to pair with these foods, you've got your breadings and flours. When we say cooking oils and sprays can be used, we're talking about these cooking oils and sprays. You can use any WOW challenge. Patricia Hurt, I think, has now achieved the rank of more than 30-something thousand people. She's done more WOW challenges successfully than anybody else.
I love WOW challenges.
We're going to have to get her a pen. When I say approved cheese, I'm talking about these cheese, approved sweeteners. So everything that I can think of to include that you're going to need to know can be found in this temporary website that's just for our challenge people. Okay? Now, if you're going to join and do this officially, you'll need to go to this section of the website and click this challenge tab right here. And then you'll need to pick out, if you're starting, some of y'all are going to be going into week 2, you don't have to do anything. Those that want to officially participate and you were waiting until the 22nd, you'll need to go and accept for Mission Slim Possible Online, Team Cartersville, or Team Dalton. And so far, we've got 21 on the online team, 4 in Cartersville, 2 in Dalton. So I don't know if that'll stick or if that'll grow. I imagine it'll grow some over the weekend. Any questions or comments about what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish, and how we're going to accomplish it?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am. I'm listening.
I'm wondering if my eating at night had something to do with you not losing more than 6 pounds. 6 pounds is great. But I had a low blood sugar at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I got up later, eat that teaspoon of peanut butter, and it made it get better.
Okay, I
hear her?
I didn't. I had a lot of background noise. So, Jason, can you tell me the question?
Yes, sir, I can. Can you see Miss? Let me see where you're at. Okay. Do you see Miss Polly right there?
I do see Miss Polly.
Wave, Miss Polly.
I see her.
All right. Miss Polly wants to know why she only lost 6 pounds. Well, let me finish saying what she said now. She's happy with 6 pounds, but she wanted to lose 16. And she wants me to make sure that she lets you know there was one night she had a low blood sugar. She had to have a teaspoon of peanut butter to get her blood sugar up. She made the top 10 list, and she's got that competitive spirit in her. She just wants to know if you're proud of her, and you're gonna give her a big shout out.
Well,
because we're real proud of her up here.
First of all, I'm really disappointed she only lost 6 pounds in 5 days.
Lord,
we got to work on that. No. So there's no way. She's not big on my screen. Let me put her real big on my screen. Let me spotlight it right there. So, Miss Polly, stand up for us. You pretty thing. Look at her. All right. Look at her. Salt of the earth right there. No, don't sit down, Polly. We're not done. Get back up on that mountaintop. Polly, y'all, I want y'all to look at her. She lost 6 pounds in 5 days. There's 52 weeks in a year. She's on.
Let her tell you how much she's lost overall.
Oh, how much overall?
62 pounds.
62 pounds.
because I'm not able to walk that much, and I'm 85 years old.
She's on pace, y'all, to lose a little over 400 pounds. And I mean, no, you've done incredible. And what we really look at more than anything else is percent of body weight. Because what you lost, you losing 6 pounds this week, because you're what, about 5'4"?
I'm 5'2".
5'2". I'm 6'3". What you lost would be like me losing 14 or 15 in a week. Okay, so what you did really kept pace with anything better than I've ever done. So in a week, in 5 days. So amazing, amazing. What we're looking, everybody, is the expectation of 1% a week if we do our best. And Polly, you just killed it. You couldn't do any better.
There you go. Now you gave her permission to have a holiday, boss.
You could not have done more. Now, everybody that has these low blood sugar episodes, number one of the reasons that can be happening is because your body is a sugar burning machine. That's what you've conditioned it to do and burn, and then you stop cold turkey. I can't think of a better analogy, so I'm going to use this one. It's like addiction. It's like alcohol or drugs. If you stop cold turkey, you're going to have withdrawal symptoms and signs. Your body's used to burning acetate. And then all of a sudden you don't give your body any alcohol and it's not got acetate. Your body will crave it. It will call for it. And you have to persevere through that. So there are times you're going to have a low blood sugar episode, and it's because you're starting to eat right. And you've stopped eating poison and consuming poison cold turkey. That can happen. Other people really have a medical condition that we're dealing with. So if it is a medical thing, a medical condition, I'm not a doctor, you need to talk to your doctor, but here's what you can do if it's a medical thing. You can have any of the things that we say are in the infirmary, which is as much of as you need a Kind Plus bar.
We can't see you, boss.
Can't see me. Let me put myself back up here. Now can you see me?
There you are.
As much as you want of one Kind Plus bar. 1/4 of a hemp bar works great. 1/4, not 1/3, 1/4. Berries work great. Apples work great. Melon works great. You don't want to eat too much because you are going to get some blood sugar rise. And a blood sugar rise creates an insulin rise. And if we're not eating fruit in the right combination, we get that insulin spike. That's going to slow us down. So we might have to put up with a little bit of an insulin rise, and that may slow us down a little, but it's better than us passing out or getting sick, right? So a little bit of fruit. Advocare Rehydrate works terrific. Peanut butter can work for some people, but you can do that when you absolutely know that you need to do that. But don't then use that as an excuse to have more. Does that make sense? Do it when it's absolutely needful and necessary only. Polly, I would think if you like berries, that would be a good route for you to go.
Do I need to journal that too, and how?
Oh, yes, yes. If we put anything we put in our mouth that we have to chew, whether it has calories or not, we need to put it in our journal. Anything that we drink that has no calories, I don't care if you put it in your journal or not.
What if it's real thin peanut butter?
You gotta put it all in there.
I don't actually chew it. I just nom.
Leave it to Jason to find a loophole. You do like I do, probably. I'm like a Sasha will get a kick out of this, but I'm like a horse putting its nose through a picket fence with peanut butter.
That's it.
Yeah. Watermelon works for me with low blood sugar, Steve says. Should, that's great. If weighing at home, then I would do it on Monday. Yeah, if you haven't started the challenge, you need to get ready to start it Monday, July the 22nd, and you'll need to record your first weight on Monday morning. Fat-free cheese and bread are on the list. Can we have an approved grilled cheese? Yes, because that is a 1+2. She's asking, can she have it for dinner? In the dinner section, before sunset, we can have a 1 and 2. That's a grilled cheese sandwich if you use approved bread and approved cheese. Absolutely.
Travis,
Yes, ma'am.
I had texted you about if you're out and about and get something approved to eat, like in your car traveling, and then you texted that you could have a half a cup or 2 handfuls of nuts. Are you going to officially add that to the list?
Yeah, I've already given it to them. They may have gotten behind. So Patricia had asked me earlier in the week if I would add to the lunchtime option for those that couldn't get to a real dinner option, or really any time, if I would add nuts and seeds to the dinner options. And I asked them to add it to lunch. I think it's already in the lunch section, but it's 1 handful. So the dinner section. And apparently it's not there yet. But yeah, you can do that if you can't get to a real meal. If you want to stop somewhere and get a handful or 2 of any nut or seed. You might say that don't sound like a lot for dinner, but actually it's quite a bit of calories. 2 handfuls of nuts, unless it's pistachios, is 400 calories.
Yep, it's a big one.
Now, Millie says, oh, shucks, I have not been using bread as a category 2. It's always better weight loss to not use any bread, even approved bread. Does everybody know that? The only exception to that rule is bran crisp bread. Bread does not do the body good, and it's best to not have it after 4 p.m. even on the regular program. Doesn't mean that you couldn't have an approved grilled cheese sandwich right before bed on the regular program if you still had a meal that you were due. But it's lawful, but not expedient.
Travis, give us some examples of bran crisp other than scraped out of the gutter. Uses for bran crisp.
He's on a roll today. Now, first of all, there's several more appetizing flavors of bran crisp than the original one, which is fine. But bran crisp, and then you got the sunflower seed version, and you got the cinnamon and raisin version. They're all freebies. So the way I use them, the cinnamon raisin one, I will have with a tablespoon of peanut butter. I'll have 1 tablespoon of peanut butter with as much bran crisp as I want, but only 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. So like it's usually 3 teaspoons on 3 pieces of my favorite bran crisp. I do it with peanut butter. I do it with peanut butter and sugar-free jelly. I do it with straight-up fat-free cheese. At night, when I get the munchies on the regular program, not the challenge, I'll have I think it's the sunflower seed version, but I'll put it on a plate, and I'll melt fat-free cheese over top of it, and that'll be a snack. I'll have fat-free cream cheese with sugar-free jelly on it. That's basically all the ways I have it. Well, I will make me little pizzas with it. I'll take fat-free cheese and melt on it and have a turkey pepperoni laying underneath the fat-free cheese so the cheese melts on top of the pepperoni.
I like the Proti toast like that.
Yeah, the Proti toast is much better tasting than the bran crisp, and it's closely related from a nutritional standpoint, but not quite a freebie, not a true freebie. Anybody else?
Travis, with the bran crisp, I like it the sunflower at the Mexican restaurant with the salsa instead of the chips or the bell peppers. It's really good.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you like it like that, it's not gonna hurt you. I got fat eating Bran Crisp bread. Said no one ever. I used to dip it in salsa and cheese dip. Somebody online too. We keep it in stock, right, at the house, because when you get them nighttime cravings on the regular program, y'all ain't supposed to be doing that on here. When I get them cravings, it's something that I don't have to feel guilty about if I pair it with the right things. Fat-free cream cheese or fat-free cheese is never going to hurt you. Salsa's never going to hurt you.
Every once in a while, when I cook something, my skillet gets something stuck in it, I'll use one as a scouring pad.
Yeah, it works really good as a Brillo pad.
That's right.
The good news about Bran Crisp is with all that insoluble fiber, it also works like a Brillo pad inside of you.
That's right.
It gets all that undigested matter out of there. Anybody else? Feel free. Any questions? Anything? Y'all got quiet. I don't see any more online that I'm missing. Kim, Sasha, Tony, anybody?
The Dalton group is actually bigger today. They just lost so much weight, we don't fill the room up as well.
All right. I love it. Tony, you had your hand up, I think.
I was just saying hello.
Oh, hey, bro. I can't see y'all. Y'all are real little on my screen now. Is all hearts and minds clear in Dalton? I see a hand up.
So it's on the snack, it says fat-free cream cheese with whatever those pretzels are called.
Pretzel thins.
Pretzel factory.
Snack factory pretzel thins.
If we don't have those, can we use the Bran Crisp in place of the pretzels?
Oh yes, yes. That's a good exchange. I want y'all to do the program as it's laid out, but when y'all message about something that's just so much better for you than something I've put on the list, I'm secretly gonna wink and say go for it. So, for example, the pretzel thins that I put on here, I put it on here as a novelty, something to give y'all an escape from the regular program, something easily found at the grocery store. They're not the best thing, but I want you to know when I'm telling y'all you got Shibboleth with all that variety, then you've got this. Well, I'm laying it out in a way, if you do it in the way that I'm asking you to, I've already fortified your protein at breakfast. I'm going to give you a little blood sugar rise at lunch to give you something different, but not too much. And then we're going to fix it at dinner time. Does that make sense? And then you're going to go to bed with all that sugar that you eat from lunch, that starch, it's already metabolized and gone and didn't cause us a problem because you're not eating at nighttime. So that's why I say got to do it like I laid it out, because if you don't, this will get you in trouble. The Shibboleth, the reason there's so many rules is because there's so much more variety that I got to think about. No matter what you do, worst case scenario, how can I make sure that on perfect days you're losing weight? So you got rules. Here, I'm telling you specifically what to do, so I don't have to worry about all the things you could do, if that makes sense. It's a diet. We're doing a diet. These are 3 weeks of dieting.
Tell us about it. I've heard so many people, they were dying for sure.
Yeah, I've gotten, yes, I'm dying. I'm hungry. Cheryl Davis says, is it Pretzel Crisp? I think what we're talking about here is that it's called the Snack Factory.
Pretzel thins.
Pretzel thins. Yes, we are going to email this out again today, the class notes. Sure will. And the website.
They are crisp.
I couldn't find the chocolate mini rice cakes. Can I have one regular? By the way, one of my favorite things is to take the little chocolate. That's why I put it on there for me. The little mini chocolate rice cakes with a tablespoon of peanut butter spread on all of the 7 or whatever the portion was, and I put it in the freezer. And then when it gets cold, it tastes like a cold Reese's. So somebody's asking, can I have a regular rice cake, chocolate rice cake?
None of that, Dalton Cruz. None of that. Oh.
I could not find the mini ones. One regular rice cake is equal to the 7 minis. So you can have one regular rice cake. Yeah, any approved peanut butter. You can have any approved peanut butter, but you'll get better results with Nuts and More or a product called Better in Peanut Butter. Those 2 peanut butters are best, but any approved peanut butter will work. Now, if you eat too much peanut butter with those rice cakes, we're going to get fat storage. So you got to limit your portion of peanut butter. Somebody? I heard a voice.
I've been reminded that the eating window is only open for another hour.
Ah!
Someone reminded me that the eating window is only open another hour.
The eating window is only open for another hour, and then there will be no snacks. So I'm gonna dismiss Dalton and Cartersville online. Online folks have to stay.
All right, we love you, Trav, and happy birthday, Sasha. Cartersville, we'll see you guys at the finish line. Online folks, don't forget, no walking this week.
One more thing. So far, according to the average per person, Dalton is beating Cartersville. Come on, make a comeback, Cartersville. Represent.
Let me ask this question. Where
Okay.
can we find some coveralls in Jason's size? I need to prepare for that.
I know we're gonna have to go to Big and Tall. We'll have to go to Big and Tall. Y'all can beat them. Y'all can. I love you guys. Good job, everybody. Really good job. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday.